Storm Tracker weather starts now with meteorologist Eric Johnson.
It's a frigid start to the day all across central Montana. In Great Falls, we've bottomed out at about 9 degrees this morning, and right now we're sitting at 10 degrees. And we are also looking at some freezing fog around for especially the Golden Triangle area from Great Falls up to Havre and over towards Fort Benton. You may run into some areas of visibility below a mile. At Great Falls Airport, visibility is right around a quarter of a mile right now. So just take it really slow as you're headed into work this morning. By the afternoon, that fog will burn off, but we will see more clouds starting to move in for the afternoon as our next storm system starts to push into western Montana. But our high temperature today getting up to about 33. It will be cooler on the High Line, 26 for Cut Bank, 28 in Shelby. The rest of us will be in the low to mid 30s for today. And there will be some snow showers starting to develop later this evening for the Continental Divide. So if you're headed up over Marias Pass, we're expecting about 3 to 6 inches of snow there tonight into tomorrow. And those snow showers, again, will linger throughout the night. It's going to be another cold one for the High Line with temperatures into the teens. The good news is we are going to see less wind, so there will be less of a wind chill factor across the region, but low to mid 20s across the rest of central Montana. Now, we had that blizzard warning in far northeastern Montana right around Plentywood. Those winds are going to start to diminish, so that blizzard warning will expire, and we'll expect those that blowing snow to come to an end there. And then throughout the next few days, we're just looking at some sporadic gusts up to 20 to 30 miles per hour, but nothing too impactful like what we've seen the last few days. But as we look off to our west, we've got this massive low pressure system. It's what is referred to as a bomb cyclone because of how rapidly it's strengthened over the last 24 hours. It's dropped by about a millibar every hour. So that indicates a rapidly strengthening storm, and we're seeing very heavy precipitation along the west coast with the mountains piling up several feet of snow. But here in Montana, we're kind of in the lull between two storms. We've got a high pressure just off to the south, and that's what's kept our skies nice and clear and allowed those temperatures to plummet tonight. But that is going to change as that storm system off the coast approaches us. We're going to start with some rain and freezing rain by Friday morning, and we could see a glaze of ice early Friday morning for parts of central Montana. So that's going to create very hazardous travel to start out your Friday. And temperatures will warm into the 20s for the High Line, 30s for central Montana, and 40s down in southwest Montana. So we're seeing a wide range of temperatures. And then a cold front drops in on Saturday. That's going to bring a heavy burst of snow to the area, likely a widespread 1 to 3 inch snowfall with higher amounts in the mountains. And then we're all looking at a very cold air mass settling in with highs in the teens and 20s for Sunday with some lingering snow showers. But that cold air sticks around into next week as well. We'll be looking at sub-zero wind chills into the early part of next week. But here comes that snow for western Montana. We'll be pushing into the Flathead Valley later today, and we'll continue to see that snow through a good portion of the night as well. So travel is going to be impacted for those mountain passes west of the divide, but we should be in pretty good shape for most of Thursday here in central Montana. It's really late Thursday into Friday when we start to see that mixed precipitation moving in. You can see up towards Cut Bank, we're looking at snow, but those areas of pink, that's where we could see some freezing rain right across Cascade County up into Choteau and Fergus counties. And that's going to continue into the second half of the day as well. So we could get up to 1/10 of an inch, if not a little bit more, of ice accumulation in these areas. And again, that's going to lead to some very hazardous travel on Friday morning, rather. And then again, we're looking at that snow as we head into Friday into Saturday. We could see about 1 to 3 inches for central Montana. We may see some higher amounts along the High Line, but temperatures today are going to top out in the 30s for the Helena area. Lots of clouds moving in from west to east, and highs again in the low to mid 30s for central Montana. Up on the High Line from Cut Bank to Shelby will be in the mid and upper 20s, and then a much calmer day for northeastern Montana with some sunshine and highs around freezing.
Take a look at that Great Falls Clinic iCam. Stick around. We have more news and weather for you right after the break.
From MTN News, you're